What's good, my Critty fam, and we're back. I know it's been a couple days. As you can see, got another new background behind me. Been in the process of moving from one place to another place to another place. Then I still got one more final destination I'm gonna be setting up, but the background, I'm gonna get the little banner to go on a blank wall behind me. Not this couch, I'm at a different setup with, you know, my logo in the back and shit. It's gonna look sweet. We're on that road to the 1K. We need 100 more subscribers. Well, maybe like 110. But we could do that overnight, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. You don't even gotta fill out your name. Join the best family, the best community on YouTube, hands down. And again, like I said, my subscribers up to the 800 point. I was gonna do a random gift card giveaway, and then the 200 that get me to the 1,000 mark, I was gonna pick a random person and do a gift card giveaway. You know, I don't have much, but I could put it to the side. But I feel people saying, you know, Chris, like you don't gotta, you know, give out cash or gift cards. You know, I'm not doing it to get more views. I mean, I would think that you would accept it if I send it. I mean, I just want to show thanks and appreciation, like I said, to each and every one of you. To even get near 1,000 mark is mind-blowing. I never thought that I would be in this position, and it's all because of you. So I just kind of want to do that as like a thank you to you guys for supporting me on every video and commenting and getting us to the point where we're at, our channel. And even after my tooth got busted, still even more love and support, you know, minus the couple trolls on the short reels. But hey, we could have another little contest too, because this ugly little sucker bad boy is getting fixed on the 9th. So let me know in the comments. Maybe we'll do a little contest there for another gift card. What's gonna happen first? Is my tooth gonna get fixed first, or are we gonna hit the 1,000 subscriber mark first? I sure hope I mean, I want my tooth fixed, don't get me wrong, but I sure hope we hit the 1K first, because this isn't getting fixed until the 9th. And oh man, I can't wait to hop on the video with the tooth fixed and we got the 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna be bugging happy that day. I'm gonna be out of my joy that day. Well, even once we hit the 1,000, I'm gonna be out of my joy, even with this tooth or not. But imagine if it happened on the same day. But I think we could get there. I think we could hit the 1,000 before the 9th. So everyone, smash that subscribe button. Leave it a thumbs up. It really does help to stay in the algorithm in the comments. Because I noticed when the likes and the comments started dropping off, the views on the videos started dropping. So everyone just lace the comments, lace those thumbs up. Let me know which more you want to hear of. Like I said, we got Dax and after a lot of suggestions came through for these two fellas. So today we're gonna hop into Dax's PTSD. I never heard this song, honestly, and obviously all you guys that follow my channel know that I have bad PTSD and it keeps me up at night. I can't sleep, you know, a lot of the nights, or, you know, I went to counseling for it before. I've tried so many things, you know, to get rid of the PTSD and the symptoms that come along with it, and all this shit that just goes on in your brain associated with it. Like, even if someone knocks at my front door too hard, I start to get like anxiety. So PTSD is a real thing, and I can't imagine, you know, the war veterans that were getting shot at in Iraq and watching their buddies getting blown up. Like, it's a real thing. And the fact that Dax, a lyrical, like, this man is lyrically insane, his cadence is insane, his wordplay, I can't wait to see how he approaches this song, you know. And I know, again, a lot of you guys are Ren fans, and I just ask you, if you haven't watched Dax or NF, give these guys a chance. Just watch the video. I'll try to break it down as best as I could for you, because I don't want this channel just to be had only Ren, and then I can only wait until Ren comes out with a new song to, you know, react to stuff. But once we hit that 1K mark, you know, if the views start spiking after we hit that 1K mark, we could start touching on different topics and subjects. And like this, for example, My man Stevie Knight, a great reactor on here. He's one of my inspirations. Him, Knox Hill, and No Life Shaq. He just did like a YouTuber boxing match. Unfortunately, he got knocked out in the first round, but the guy he was fighting got disqualified because he pulled some suck-ass shit at the end of the round. Stevie, I know you ain't going to see this. I commented on your video like 3 times because I used to be a fighter, bro, and I seen the nerves you had going in, and you fell off your game plan because that dude was not a great boxer. And stepping on your lead foot, your back foot like that, trying to trip you up and push you, he was doing dirty shit in there, bro. But don't take that to heart, man. I watched your video on it, and I could tell it was hard for you to get through. My first loss I took, I got Superman roundhouse kicked in the jaw. You know, and I was in front of probably 50,000 people for that fight. But big up, man, respect to you, because anyone that's in that field that I fought against, you know, my partners, people we fought against, it's all respect, because you gotta have you gotta have the heart of a lion, you know what I mean, the courage to even step in that ring and be vulnerable, put yourself into a situation like that. Not a lot of people have that in them, bro. And if you could reach out to me, bro, I would love to chop it up with you about this music shit, Eminem, rap, the new boxing world. You know, maybe you could give me tips on this YouTube stuff, and I could give you tips on boxing. I'm not saying I'm a professional, but I was 3 fights away from going pro. You know what I mean? I used to fight 2 weight divisions above me. I was pretty good, you know, state champion wrestler, and I was more MMA, but whatever, I'm just talking shit. Stevie Knight, hit me up if you see this, my brother. I would love to chop it up with you. Now, I've already been talking for 6 minutes like I always do, which is crazy because I had to tell you something else, and I completely am having a brain fart on what it was. No clue. So, let's just jump right into the video. PTSD by Dex. This joint full screen. I don't know. Oh, wow, it actually popped right on that quick. Alright. Inspired by real events.
I was walking home on a Sunday. 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 Not looking back, but I'm not looking forward to anything in my life, cause it never liked me. I can't sleep.
Okay, right off the bat, he's coming with metaphor like, okay, what is him? I was walking home on a Sunday, and I'm not looking back. And he's dressed up, so it looks like he's coming from church. So he's leaving church, and he's not looking back. Why? Because he's not looking forward to anything in his life, because it never liked me. So his whole life, he never wanted to look towards the future, because he knew it was going to be nothing but, you know, obstacles to have to overcome. Stress, dealing with life, bills, growing up, you know, neighborhoods, family, friends. And when shit just don't go your way, one after another, it's like a snowball effect, you know. And the song being labeled PTSD, I'm guessing he's going to get into some shit like something happened to him that made him this way. Okay.
I'm not looking forward to anything in my life, cause it never liked me. I can't sleep cause I don't know what's inside me. The devil's demons haunt and do divide me.
Facts. What I just say. My PTSD, I can't sleep for shit. And when I do sleep, like the other night, I fell into a deep sleep, right? I don't remember the last time I even had a dream. Cause it's like you said, like there's demons or some shit in my brain, like, where I can't fall into a deep sleep, because if I do, this happens. A few nights ago, I was sleeping away. Good night's sleep. I woke up, jumped up, covered in sweat. Heart was pounding, full-on anxiety attack. I was having a nightmare completely from what my PTSD, from mostly what it stems from, was, how do I put this? Say I was in the middle of a shooting, and I was inches away, literally, from being dead. And when those dreams occur, it'll be probably like days before I can even fall asleep without waking up every half hour. And it's just like, God, like, why are these, like, get out of my head already. Not only the fact, like, the PTSD, like I said, knocking on the door too loud gets it to me, but like not getting a good night's sleep and waking up every morning to go to work and then playing with my kids after, it's so physically draining, mentally draining, emotionally draining, stressful. Oh man. Again, this is why I love reacting to artists that I connect with. You know what I mean? That I'm relatable to, which, again, millions of people suffer from PTSD. So I always want to try to pick songs that we can all relate to. And I wish you guys would start lacing the comments more, you know, telling your stories. Let's get back into these conversations like we were doing on High Ren and Sick Boy, Losing It, The Hunger. You know, if you go look at those videos, they got 200 comments, all great. Like, I don't know why we're, like, the subs are trending up, but the comments and the views are trending down. So we kind of got, like, an opposite thing going on here. We got to figure that out.
Inside me, the devil's demons hunt and do divide me. And I think I'm over it, so I won't stop walking. If I told you a story that you wouldn't believe, not sure I should feel a sigh of relief. Yeah, damn, but it didn't get me. But for some odd reason, I don't feel free.
What? Okay, that took a left turn out of nowhere. That was a church. That's probably why he said, I'm walking away Sunday and I'm never looking back. This priest dude has his hand on this guy's thigh. We all know those rumors about those Catholic priests, what they used to do to them little boys. He just said it never happened to him though, but even if you have friends that happened to, shit, you ain't never catch me there again either. Them weird, creepy old... You see the Dalai Lama straight up tongue kissing that little boy the other day? I should do a video on that. That was... fucking weird.
Feel a sigh of relief. Yeah, damn, but it didn't get me. But for some odd reason, I don't feel free. So now what? This pain is too much. The screams of the people make music in my head, and to listen's too tough, so I must.
Yeah, so it must have happened to his friends he was going to church with, or religion. And them telling him the stories of what the priest did to him, like, literally fucking haunts his mind. But the way he said it, the screams of the people make music in my head, and listens, like, even though it's tough to listen to, you can't get that out of your head because that's something that fucking stays with you for life. But this man is so talented, he can articulate those thoughts and those screams into music, like he just said in that line.
My head and to listen's too tough, so I must wipe my mind of everything I saw in that church. Suppress all these feelings even though that they hurt. I don't understand how you could let this happen. God, I wanna know why you would even let that man on.
Facts. That's another question people always say, like, I'm not that religious. You know, there's certain shit I believe in, but, you know, the question's always asked, like, if there's a God, why do 2-year-olds get murdered by their parents? Or, you know, why do innocent people suffer tragic deaths? Or why you got a priest who's supposed to be a serpent of God molesting and hurting children that will scar them for life? Like, why would you even send this man down here, God? Like, what are you doing? It's like, is Dax losing faith in his religion? Because he said he's walking away and never looking back.
Let that man on earth. I believe that this life is by you and whatever you choose is the best. I believe in the choices you make even though they may hurt and affect.
The choices you make, I believe in the choices you make even though they may hurt and affect. trust that. If you didn't catch my short reel that I just posted, check it out. I literally just got back from the Holden Center up here in Buffalo, New York. One of my childhood best friends made a one bad decision one day. Unfortunately, someone's life was ended, and this was the first time I went and seen him behind a glass window, you know, and he's never getting out again. And he was a good dude. Like, he'd give you the shirt off his back. But that choice he made affected the rest of his life. Not only that, but his friends and all his family around him too. But that's like, I mean, that's when you're living a street life and you make a mistake. But Dax is talking about some shit with like these priests in these Catholic churches. I don't know. Let's just keep on going. I don't know.
Choices you make, even though they may hurt and affect. I'm just human, I don't understand you. I know you are very complex. What should I go do next? My thoughts cannot connect. My PTSD shakes me and leaves me depressed. In the back of my mind, there's a place that I know full of sorrow. When I think of those times, my anxiety feels what is hollow.
Yes, facts. Like, when you have nothing in your brain, or like when you're, example, laying down to go to sleep at night, or if you're not keeping busy, like your mind needs to fill those hollow, those voids. And that's when the gears start turning and the PTSD kicks back in, and then it just starts kicking your ass all throughout the day. You get lethargic, you get depressed, you don't want to do nothing, you have anxiety all day long, panic attacks. So that's another thing why I say like this YouTube helps me greatly, because in other times when I have nothing to do or I don't have my kids, bored, I would sit there and I would get in my mind, and once the gears start turning, I can't turn them off. And back in the day I would have been making different decisions, but this YouTube, it fills up that hollowness in my brain. Whereas if right now I was just sitting here thinking about it, and the PTSD kicked in from just like listening to the song, not doing this reaction whole YouTube thing, I'd be laying here depressed thinking about it all night, and I guarantee I'd be up until my alarm clock goes off tomorrow morning. See, this is what I mean with Dax. Like, Dax can come with that machine gun cadence of just bars on bars, or he can hit you with some deep shit like this.
Anxiety feels what is hollow. I don't know when it'll go away, but I hope it'll go away. I just pray I feel better when I sleep and wake up tomorrow. Left foot, right foot, keep walking. Left foot, right foot, keep walking. Don't look back, your past is haunting. Demons creeping, always stalking. In that church I got down crawling. Could not stop my eyes from bawling. Children screaming, bodies falling. Keeps on shooting.
I was not expecting that. That's that boy from earlier in the video, the priest that's up there giving the sermon, when he had his hand inside his thigh like that. This dude must have severe PTSD. And I mean, we see crazy shootings like this all the time, because you never know what someone's going through in their head. Like I said, my boy that I just came from visiting, he was a great dude, but he was going through a lot of mental issues, and he snapped one day like this. This dude had been suffering from this priest molesting him for years. And look, he comes in with the gun and snapping. But not only that, now take a look at what I was saying about Dax's lyrics on top of it. Demons creeping, always stalking. In that church, I got down crawling. Couldn't stop my eyes from bawling. Children screaming, bodies falling. You hear like that perfect rhyme scheme right there, right? Stalking, crawling, bawling, falling. As the visual, they're just like he's on the ground screaming, tears coming down from his eyes. But who knows how many other people in that church that priest did that to. Like, I don't want to guess what happens next, because this just went left field for me. But if that is the case and other people knew this was going on like Dax did, I don't think nobody would stop this dude. If you're gonna hurt a child, take that scumbag off this earth. You already know how I feel about kids, my kids, children in general. Leave them the fuck out of it. This dude deserved one to the dome.
Always stalking in that church, I got down crawling, could not stop my eyes from falling, children screaming, bodies falling, keeps on shooting, bullets honking, someone help us, please just stop him, why is he laughing, he's been plotting, says get up, I hear death calling, I stood up and started walking, we locked eyes and he was smiling, shot himself, I saw him dying, adrenaline was in my system, I couldn't stop, I had to go, but I just knew that if I made it, I get out and praise the Lord, now I'm walking on this and I just hope.
That's exactly what I just said, right? No one tried to stop him. He doesn't shoot Dax, he hands him a picture. And Dax was holding that picture in the beginning of the video when he was walking away from the church. But again, bawling, crawling, bodies falling, shooting bullets, hawking. Please just stop him. And then he catches that bullet to the dome. He's laughing, plotting. The dude went on just what? 8 line river, calling, crawling, bawling, falling, plotting, calling. He's rhyme scheming the shit out of it right now as he's telling a story though. Like an in-depth story. I want to see what that's a picture of.
He's been plotting, says get up, I hear death calling, I stood up and started walking, we locked eyes and he was smiling, shot himself, I saw him dying, adrenaline was in my system, I couldn't stop, I had to go, but I just knew that if I made it, I get out and praise the Lord, now I'm walking on this Sunday and I just hope I make it home. I was walking home on a Sunday, I was walking home on a Sunday. I was walking home on a Sunday. I was walking home on a Sunday.
They all knew. Yep. Look at that picture right there. With that scumbag priest and the dude holding him that shot him. They all knew, he said. And nobody did nothing about it. So he went in there and smoked him himself. And then smoked himself probably because the PTSD over the years just drove him fucking mentally insane. Facts. Like I said, man, if you need help going through any of that shit, all you guys have been in my inbox over so many other topics, you ain't have no one to talk to. Like, it's, man, just hop in my inbox. You already know I'm gonna be there to talk to you, especially going through some shit like that. And I mean, I ain't never even went to churches like that because, you know, those rumors been going on for years. Dax just happened to make a song about it, inspired by true events. So that's probably why he claps at the end of it. Like, if the PTSD was just getting too much to him and everybody knew and nobody did nothing about it, they just let all these little kids suffer. A lot of the times the parents even know about it and don't do shit. If I were to ever send my kids to a religion, a church like that, and found out that was happening, I can't say I wouldn't do the same thing. You do that to an innocent child, my child, like it was getting done to himself and he went in there and smoked him. You do that to my kids, I'd have burned that shit to the ground. That was a deep one. Sure, a lot of people could relate to this one too, man. Man, get the views up on this one. Like I said, hit that like button and drop these comments. I don't even do it just for all the views on my videos, but videos like this, and it's like 2 million views, like, should have 20 million views, because this is shit people suffer from every day. If not you, I guarantee you know somebody who did, has, or is going through it. Or if you're going through it by yourself and you feel like you got nobody, look at that screen right there. You got a phone number you could call. There's helplines. Or you could easily just message me on Facebook, Chris Alvarez. I'm not that hard to find. You guys know I respond to every single one of y'all, so don't hesitate to hop in my inbox. But we'll leave that at that. With that being said, Stevie, hop in my inbox, bro. Comment me back. I left you like 4 of them. I know you're going to see them. Don't ignore me. You too, Shaq. I be leaving you comments all the time. Yeah, I know you got like 5 million subscribers. It's probably hard to keep up with, but you gotta catch me sticking out one of these times, bro. We gotta connect. I gotta chop it up with you two one of these days. But again, we're on that road to 1K. About 110 more. Let's wake up tomorrow morning with that 1K. If you're new to it, like I said, hit that subscribe button. It's absolutely free. You don't even gotta fill out your name. Join the best family, the best community on YouTube, hands down. So that was Dax's PTSD. I'm gonna try to hop back on tomorrow, get down, play some more Dax, NF, whatever you guys want to see. Again, just place the comment section with it. You know I get to it. I did a whole catalog of Ren, but then it started falling off. So you guys gotta start throwing me some more suggestions what you want to see. I don't want to. I mean, I'm gonna post the videos anyway, like breaking down the lyrics and the bars, but I'd rather, you know, bring content to you that majority of you want to see. So y'all just let me know. But until then, I hope y'all have a great rest of your night, and we'll catch you on the next one.